college fund? What do you mean? I mean, the money my grandparents were going to give me for school.
Yeah, but you're not going.
That's why I think we should take it.
While we're driving into the American dream that he really thinks is rightfully his, American Dreamers is debuting today in Michiana, and I want to tell you all about it. Now, this is rooted in Michiana. Not only the team, but a few of those businesses. Take a look at your screen if you can. This map shows all 4 of them. Blossom Trails Golf Club, Bredeweg Acres, G&M Variety Store, and Bert's Breakfast Corner. And that's where you'll see all of these businesses in a whole new light for the very first time tonight. Now, this morning, I wanted to introduce you to some of the creatives behind this new film, American Dreamers. We've got Luke Ring, Sam Bredeweg, and Scott Portt. Thank you all so much for waking up with us early this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Well, I can feel the excitement from you guys. It is opening day. Can we start with, okay, what is American Dreamers about?
American Dreamers, so originally, some people that aren't here, we have Mark Ring, my dad, who actually wrote the movie. We kind of worked together. He made films when he was younger and still makes them, so we worked together. Eleanor Conway, who is one of the actors, and then Ray Spadek. They're both at Purdue University right now. But the American Dreamers story is, so Sam is our lead actor, and he plays this character, Jake. Jake's whole thing is he's going to college, or he's, taking that next step in life. So his grandpa, who's played by Scott, it gives him this certain amount of money, we say like $10,000. He gives him $10,000 a year for whatever college of his choice. Okay. The thing is, Jake doesn't want to go to college. So he decides to work with Race and Eleanor, who play Tom and Daphne, the 2 other characters in our movie, to then rob his grandparents. Because he believes this money's his, and he wants to go on this huge journey and have this American dream. And he believes the only way to do that is by taking his grandpa's money.
Oh my gosh, of course, isn't that the only logical way that you can do that, right?
When you're 18 years old, right? That's the logical way. Let's do it's the easy way, right?
Yes, yeah, and from Grandpa Scott over here, tell me a little bit about how these guys and got into the movie.
Well, me and Luke, I was working at the high school for a while. When Luke was a senior, I actually walked around and started meeting some more people, and I met Luke, and we talked a little bit about what he does, and he said he likes to do movies. He'd already done a couple short things and stuff like that, and I've got a connection out in California, so I said, hey, call this guy. This buddy of mine's got an Oscar out there, and he called him, and they went out there and visited with him and learned some stuff out there, came back, and then called me and wanted me to help him with this movie, and I had a great time with them, man. I love these kids.
I know. We all saw the trailer just a few minutes ago, and Scott, you're killing me. I'm so excited to see the whole thing tonight at 8 o'clock out on YouTube. But first, okay, Sam Bredeweg, Bredeweg Acres. Tell me that there's a family connection here and how your family is actually a part of this movie, too.
That is actually my grandparents' blueberry farm, and that's actually in the film, is that I, Jake, pick blueberries for my grandparents. So it's kind of rooted in real life with that. But yeah, that's my family's Bredeweg Acres Blueberry and Christmas Tree Farm.
Oh, we love that. And I cannot believe we're already talking about Christmas and holidays and all the good things. So I'm going to stick with the summertime right now, right?
Summer.
Yes, right. I try to bring the energy this morning, too. Now, Luke, I love that family is a big highlight of what you do and how you're doing this with your dad, the Bredewegs. Scott, your school. I mean, this is so cool that you were able to make this a Michiana-based film.
Oh, yeah.
Why was that important to you?
I mean, all these places, all the locations that we used are places, especially Sam and I grew up. Sam and I have been best friends for 18 years. Grew up making movies on the laptop, whatever, camcorder, even on the phone, whatever it takes. So now taking that next step into filmmaking together and being in like these places, like you're saying, this is Sam's grandparents' farm. Like we've run around in the blueberry fields before. We've done stuff here. So it just feels so like fun and real to be in these locations that we grew up in. Like, so Bert's doesn't let anyone in their restaurant anymore. They have lower staff, so they actually, because they knew us and knew that we like used to go there when we were younger, let us in. And that was just a magical feeling to like.
No, they're still open. They just do carry out. Since COVID, they do carry out and stuff. So they're still open. So we, call Bert's.
Still call Bert's. Yes, definitely. Amazing food. But it was just like this surreal feeling to be like, all right, we used to be in those locations. How can we capture that emotion? How can we capture what it's like to be in these spots? And it really grounds the film. And like at the end of the day, this is just an entertaining comedy film. But behind it, there's some emotional ties to all these locations that we grew up going to.
And that's so special. You're able to bring your own element into it. And I think you've done that really well with most of your Suka productions here. Tell us a little bit about what Suka is and where the name came from.
So the name is pretty simple if you break it down. It's combining the names Sam and Luke. So this goes back to us being super young and coming up with this name when we were younger. So Sam and I were like, what should we call what we're doing? We're like, I mean, why shouldn't we use something when we were younger? It kind of gave us a nostalgic tie. So we are Suka together. And what we do is we just make films together, and that's kind of our whole idea.
And it's not just films. You guys are also podcasting. Tell me how you got into that.
Yeah, so, 44 episodes in. We've been doing it for a while now. I think it's about a year, and we just go on there and we talk about what we're doing in film, what we're doing in real life movies that are coming out, just talk about film-related things and try and tie it back to ourselves and what we're learning from that. That's really it.
Yeah,
Well,
they interviewed me on that, so yeah. I'm an ex-corrections officer, so it's a great interview if you want to check it out. Suka Productions.
It sounds like I need to give you my card, Scott. I think we're going to get along, okay?
So we're good.
Perfect. Okay, well, we've already made those connections in Michiana. I want you to make that connection to Suka Productions, Luke, Scott, and Sam here. They've got that movie coming out tonight at 8 o'clock on YouTube. What's the best way to look you guys up?
The best way is honestly just searching up Suka Productions. It's S-U-K-A, very simple, Sam and Luke, Suka Productions. It comes out at 8 p.m. tonight, and we'll see you there.
We are excited.
Hey, well, from your Michiana family, because I'm a local girl too, my childhood home is like 5 minutes away from here.
Awesome.
So from me to you guys and Michiana, congratulations on this movie and good luck tonight, okay?
Yeah,
Thank you.
Hey, Michiana, if you'd like that link to go and watch tonight at 8, just head to abc57.com.